The first betrayal began in the heart. Genesis 4:1-16. Beloved, the first betrayal in the Bible did not begin with a knife or a blow. It began in the heart. Before Cain lifted his hand against Abel, he had already allowed jealousy, pride, and bitterness to take root inside him. That is where all betrayal starts. The Bible says God accepted Abel's offering but did not accept Cain's. Cain became angry and his face fell. God spoke to him in mercy and warning. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Genesis 4:7. God was saying, Cain, you still have a choice. You are not trapped. You can master this feeling before it masters you. But Cain refused correction. Instead of fixing his heart, he focused on Abel. Instead of repenting, he resented. Instead of growing, he compared. And comparison always leads to destruction. Cain talked with Abel, his own brother, and then betrayed him. Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. Genesis 4:8. The first betrayal was not by an enemy. It was by family. It was by someone close. It was by someone who worshiped the same God. This teaches us something powerful. Sometimes betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It comes from those who know your name, your story, and your sacrifice. But let us go deeper. Cain was not rejected. His offering was. God was not attacking Cain, he was correcting Cain. But correction feels like rejection to a proud heart. When God confronts our character, we must choose humility or hostility. Many people betray others not because they are evil, but because they refuse to be healed. Cain's real problem was not Abel. Cain's real problem was Cain, and this is still true today. When we see others blessed, promoted, loved, or accepted, we must ask, will I celebrate them, or will I secretly compete with them? Jealousy is dangerous because it doesn't announce itself as sin. It comes disguised as frustration, disappointment, and wounded pride. But if we do not deal with it, it will eventually demand action. God said, sin lieth at the door, sin knocks. But we choose whether to open. Cain opened the door. After the betrayal, God asked Cain, where is Abel thy brother? Genesis 4:9. God already knew the answer. The question was for Cain's conscience. And Cain replied, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? This is the language of betrayal. When love dies, responsibility dies with it. When compassion leaves, accountability follows. But God shows us something powerful. Even when betrayal happens, God still hears the cry of the innocent. The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Genesis 4:10. God sees every betrayal. God hears every injustice. God remembers every wound. Cain tried to silence Abel, but Abel's righteousness still spoke.